Today I'll be showing you guys battles in the Master League. These battles were submitted by Ripley320. Huge shout out to him. The link to his YouTube channel, I'll go ahead and leave it down in the description. Right here, he's going up against the Gyarados, and he went ahead and did a rock slide. What I love about this team, it's non-legendary, and then he also has to add spice to it. He's got a SHUNDO Greninja. He ends up safe swapping to it. It's gonna go ahead and shield right here, and the opponent no longer has any shields. This shouldn't be too crazy. So he's gonna take that Aqua Tail. He's gonna go ahead and do a Night Slash right here, and you just gotta love this shiny on the Greninja. Takes down the Gyarados. Gonna go ahead. He has enough for another Night Slash. That does an insane amount of damage to that Metagross. They go ahead and swap out, and their Excadrill gets annihilated. Finishes off the match, dude. That was a wrap. On to the next match. We got the mirror match. Excadrill against Excadrill, and I don't know if that was CMP. He's gonna go ahead and shield right here. It looks like it might have been. I did fast forward the matches. It is in higher speed right here, so I'm not sure if that was CMP. But anyway, they swap out to Rayquaza. He's gonna get this Night Slashes off, and look how much damage it's doing. Look how much damage it's doing. He is in low health. Decides to let go of the Greninja. He's gonna go ahead and Rock Slide right here. How many shields does this opponent have? He has, okay, so they're 1-1 in shields. I'm pretty sure this was CMP. He lets it go. Brings in the Shadow Garchomp that, oh, okay, it's looking very close. It's looking kind of scary, honestly. What's going to happen here? He's going to Earthquake this Dragonite, and unfortunately, so, okay, doesn't win this match. That's okay. Moving on to the next one, another mirror match. You do see Excadrill a lot in the Master League. That is a Pokemon that is used very often. Got to go ahead and shield there, and now swaps out to his Greninja. The opponent swaps out to Gyarados. Going to go ahead and do a Night Slash right here. And I don't think, was that TP? It might have been, not too sure, but I would think Greninja would be Gyarados, but they both are higher attackers, so who knows. But anyway, has enough in the tank to use another Night Slash. The opponent no longer has any shields, decides he doesn't want to shield right here. They bring in Excadrill, which is, oh no, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so he's gonna go ahead and looks like he's gonna wrap up the match using the Garchomp. Most likely the Excadrill had so much energy. Now it's looking pretty scary though. They get a move off, but Garchomp is able to live that. He's gonna go ahead and Outrage right here and should be able to get to another move. And he is. He's gonna do an Outrage and just nukes the opponent's Garchomp. Next match, we got here an Excadrill going up against a Snorlax. Bro, Snorlax is jumping around. I don't know why that always makes me laugh. But anyway, safe swaps to the Greninja. Is gonna take this move. I'm like, man, that better not be no superpower. And does a Hydro Cannon. It's gonna shield right here. He's gonna go ahead and shield right there. Just a Body Slam, all good. He's gonna go ahead and throw Hydro Cannon now. It looks like he was almost like at 100 energy. Throws the second Hydro Cannon and is able to take out. He takes out the Snorlax, gets a Night Slash off against the Dragonite, and now he's gonna go ahead and Rock Slide. And can, okay, so they end up swapping out. He catches the move on his Garchomp, takes that Aqua Tail like a champ. And it's probably gonna be it's another Aqua Tail. He farms a lot of energy right here. He's gonna get this Earthquake. Can he possibly reach? Oh, so close. Doesn't get the Outrage. Swaps out back to his Excadrill. It's his last Pokemon, and I think there's shields down, so he's gonna be able to get this last Rock Slide, which takes care of that Dragonite. So moving on to this next match, we got Ho-Oh going up against okay. They swap out to Zekrom. He's gonna go ahead and Night Slash right here. Gonna go ahead and do another Night Slash. So man, just gets to the move super fast. Gets to the move super fast. Now he can't reach another one, and he's gonna go ahead. I'm pretty sure just gonna go ahead and farm down here. He takes the Outrage, farms down, has a ton of energy. They bring back the Ho, so now he's gonna start throwing with these Rock Slides, throwing shields. And are they gonna go ahead and shield this next one? They do shield that one. Okay, so they're really investing on their Ho. He's gonna bring in the Garchomp. And he's gonna go ahead and so he shields this, and this Outrage I would think would be enough with that debuff. Yes, it is. They're gonna go ahead and bring in a Dialga. He's gonna go ahead and use Earthquake, takes that Dialga out of there, and that's a good game. Moving on to his next one, swaps out to his Greninja, but they end up swapping out to Dialga though, so that's a great catch on the opponent's end. Gonna go ahead and do a Night Slash right here. Boom. No attack buff. Gonna get another one off. I don't think the opponent's gonna shield. They might end up shielding here though. They might end up shielding just in order to win switch. Gonna go ahead and take this move, okay. Resist the Iron Head. Farms down. They bring back the Mewtwo, and he's gonna take this Side Strike. That did a huge amount of damage, although it was resisted, and unfortunately it's unable to get to another move. But he ends up swapping out to his Garchomp right before his Excadrill goes down. The opponent now brings in the Excadrill. They're gonna go ahead and shield. He doesn't shield this one. Can he make it to another Earthquake? Okay, oh, shields are down. Shields are down, and I think he tried to catch on that one. And he's got this in the bag though. He's got this in the bag, has his shield, does Outrage, boom, down goes the Mewtwo. Moving on to the next match, we got Excadrill against a Mewtwo. Gonna go ahead and no shield this one. He's able to live that Side Strike, resist it. Gonna go ahead and do a Drill Run. The opponent actually ends up shielding that, okay. And a beautiful catch here by Ripley. Gonna go ahead and get that Side Strike. The opponent brings out the Dragonite, and that Dragon Breath is doing so much damage. It's probably only gonna be enough to be able to get, yeah, only gets 2 9 slashes off. Brings in the Excadrill. Gonna go ahead and shield this. It might have been a superpower. Gonna go ahead and Rock Slide right here. The opponent uses their last shield. Ripley's gonna use his last shield, and he's gonna go ahead and just farm just a little bit before throwing the Rock Slide. Boom, has a little bit of energy left. Can he make it to another move? Yes, he can. He's gonna go ahead and do the Drill Run right here. Does a huge damage to the Mewtwo. The Mewtwo actually ends up using energy, and now Ripley brings in the Garchomp. It's his last Pokemon. The opponent swaps out to a Drill Run, and I like what Ripley does here. He knows he needs a lot of energy just in case for this Mewtwo. And CMPs, oh no. So the opponent does take that match so close. He catches on to his Greninja right here. And now this is the first Giratina that we've seen here. A Giratina here. He's going to go ahead and shield this one. And I think that would have been resisted, but it might have been probably would have done a lot of damage because Greninja is glassy. He's going to go ahead and shield here. Uses 2 shields here. And what is the opponent going to bring in? They bring in the Togekiss. So that charm might be enough to just take it out. And it does take it out. So he now brings Excadrill. Gonna get this Rock Slide off. And the opponent brings back that Mewtwo. He's gonna get to the Outrage. And I think that might have been CMP. Yeah, looks like it was. So he's gonna go ahead and do the Outrage right now. Will they shield? And yes, they do. He doesn't get, the Mewtwo gets to move much faster. Gets taken out by Side Strike. Now, I think what Ripley might do here is going to get, yeah, he has a back-to-back Drill Run, needs enough energy for the next Pokemon, but needs to just take it out here. Can he make it? And oh no, I don't think he was able to make it. Dang, moving on to the next match, up against Xerneas. Man, dude, that move is super shiny. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get to the next Drill Run, and the opponent ends up shielding. It looks like that was CMP on that one, and dude, gets taken out with close combat. Gonna go ahead and shield here. I think he might have been able to farm down, but the opponent decided instead to swap, so smart on their part. Gonna go ahead and bring in the Garchomp, going up against a Kyogre now. Gonna go ahead and get this Earthquake. They shield that. Unfortunately, cannot get to another move. So has to bring in the Greninja, which is the last and final Pokemon. So he's gonna have to invest a shield here. And he's gonna go ahead and get a lot of energy before he throws his Night Slash. And definitely smart on his part not to farm. Shields are down, so more than enough. He gets to the Hydro Cannon with that buff, takes it out. Moving on to the next match, we're going up against, look at that, bro, that Groudon got taken out of existence. That opponent top lefted. And now moving on to the next one, he's going up against a Swampert, gets the Hydro Cannon, and the opponent actually shields that. So he's going to go ahead and no shield that Hydro Cannon. The opponent's going to swap out to a Walrein. You don't see that Walrein, so you gotta kind of love that, man. They're not using legendaries either. He's got a Walrein. Gonna go ahead and get the Night Slash. Can he reach another one? He does reach another one. Does a Hydro Cannon on this one. And, okay. Even if it was a Night Slash, that wouldn't have been enough to be able to take it out. Now swaps into Excadrill. He actually no shields this. It's just an Icicle Spear, okay. Just an Icicle Spear. And now the opponent's gonna bring in, I don't see what the last Pokemon was. Look, okay, so it was a Swampert, forgot about it. It's gonna go ahead and do this Drill Run right here. I believe that was the last shield. No longer needs the Excadrill. Brings in his Garchomp, which is gonna go ahead and sweep here. Gonna go ahead and shield here. And now they bring in their last and final Pokemon. He's gonna go ahead and outrage. He outrages that Charizard. Down goes the Charizard. And looks like that's the last match. So appreciate you guys if you tuned in. Make sure to go follow Ripley. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.